Hello, hello. Amada's here. I'm surviving, y'all. I'm surviving. I'm driving in the car with Damon.
Hi.
My mommy's driving up in the front. And Gloria. Gloria? It's
Yes.
Gloria. Family, I don't get to see that often. But we're on our way to go see my dad, who's in Tampa. We just had breakfast in, what is this, Lakeland? Is this Lakeland or, yeah, Winter Haven? Auburndale? I don't know. Those areas, but we're basically like an hour away from my dad, who's at the VA hospital. If you guys have been watching my videos before, my dad has lung cancer. They put him in surgery, removed some of it, and they left some of it so that they could go in there and try to get the rest of it out with radiation and chemo. But things took a turn for the worst on Saturday. So if you guys watched my previous video, then you know that I went back to work too early, and basically everybody was saying you need some more time off to heal. So then my mom called me when I called her to tell her what was happening. She was talking to the doctors with my dad, and then basically my dad's kidneys started to fail, and I was like, I'm coming home. I need to be with my mom, and I need to see my dad, and I needed time to heal, so I can't go back to work anyway. So we came to South Florida, which is why there's all these palm trees in the background. The good news is that my dad, basically what happened was his kidneys were failing because he wasn't getting enough oxygen. So they've been forcing oxygen into his body, into his bloodstream, which is helping. The problem is that if he can't breathe on his own, then they can't continue with the radiation to get the cancer. So we're just sort of like going back and forth to the hospital every day, just trying to see if he's doing any better. So that's basically the update for my dad, and I'm probably going to be in South Florida for like the next 3 or 4 weeks, assuming that I'm needing to heal and all that stuff. And plus, I haven't spent my birthday with my parents in like forever, so I'm kind of excited about being here. And my best friend, Ebony, who's also here. I'm sure you guys will get to see her in my videos coming up. But, all right, so this is post-op week 2. Week 2, yeah. Yes. Post-op week 2 is so crazy. Post-op week 2, I am officially down 23 pounds since the gastric bypass on April 11th. That's a big number. I've also in total lost, 56 pounds? I in total lost 56 pounds since March 2nd because, I dropped weight doing the pre-op diet that I was basically here in Florida for my dad's surgery in February, and then I hadn't really was able to drop the 20 pounds I needed to, but then I ended up dropping, enough. I dropped like 25 pounds or something before the surgery. So yeah, so total of like almost 56 pounds. And I had a situation happen to me though on Tuesday. So they don't tell you this in your little pamphlet, but you basically, since you're not eating a lot, all you're taking in is vitamins and protein shakes for the majority after your surgery. They don't explain to you that you're going to get constipated. At least I didn't get told that you could get constipated. I don't remember being told that anyway. So for somebody who doesn't normally have an issue with going to the bathroom, I realize that I'm not eating a lot, so you're not going to go to the bathroom as often. I get that. But the pain was horrible. So I poopied last Thursday, okay? And then I went to see my surgeon on that Friday, got the checkup or whatever, just to let him know I was good. Saturday was when I went back to work, way too soon, almost blacked out on 42nd Street. Got on a plane on Sunday, came to see my dad, my mom, Monday, Tuesday, and by Tuesday, like both Sunday and Monday, I was just like so stopped up, like just horribly in pain. So what I did was, I was originally also having female issues where I had to go to the gynecologist because I was on my period for 4 months straight. and they had to switch out my IUD to give me the IUD with the progesterone. I know, I'm crazy. I had surgery 1 week. The next week I went back and got an IUD replacement. I just won't put myself in hell. That's what happened. But at least my period stopped, you know, that's good. And I'm normal now. But I was worried about iron loss because of all the blood loss, so she gave me iron supplement pills. So I was taking multivitamins, I was taking iron supplement pills, and then I was taking the progesterone that I don't have to take anymore now because it's already in my IUD. So but I was taking those, and then I'm only eating protein shakes, and I stopped I was stopped up, really constipated, and I was like, I don't know what to do, and I can't really eat the mushy foods. I sort of rushed into eating mushy foods because Sunday when we traveled, it was 2 days before I was really allowed to have mushy foods. We thought that maybe after getting off the plane, we could go get some soup somewhere before heading to the hospital because we were sort of in a rush. And we went to a Subway restaurant and they did not have soup. Not every Subway has soup, apparently. So I ended up having 2 scoops of tuna, which went down just fine. So it was squishy and wet, and it was fine. But I just was in so much pain, like Sunday and Monday. So Tuesday was like, okay, I'm going to take these stool softeners because the multivitamins and the iron supplements were making me feel constipated too. So my gynecologist had given me stool softeners. So I took 1 stool softener Sunday in the morning, 1 in the evening. You're supposed to take 2 times a day. Monday, I took 2 in the evening, I think it was. Tuesday, I took 2 in the morning. And then my mom's like, we're going to go get you a suppository. I'm going to stop this right now. You're going to take the suppository. I was like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. So I was in so much pain. So about 6:30, 7 o'clock, decided to try what I saw and suggested in some forums, maybe a glass of red wine, like some sort of sugar, alcohol content might like push me. So I did have a glass of wine. It was okay going down. I don't know if I really enjoyed it though, because I was in so much pain. But and then I put the supplement in at 7, and by 7:30, I was rushing to the bathroom, and it wasn't coming out. It was not coming out. I was in the worst pain I've ever been in my life. It was like trying to give birth out of your bunghole. Oh my God. Like if you ever had that kind of poop that just is just stuck in there like brick, and like you can't, like my butt was clenching, and then my stomach started to like y'all laughing at me. They're laughing at me. I was in so much pain, y'all. Look at Damon's face. Poor Damon. This man was like, I don't know what to do. I was crying. I was rushing to the bathroom and nothing was coming out, and it was horrible. Like at one point it felt like have you ever been so sick where you were like throwing up and you were pooping at the same time? My body was convulsively doing that, except nothing was coming out of my mouth because there was nothing in my stomach. It was all like bleh, 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 like just all night, every hour, and every 30 minutes to every 2 hours, and then it would be 2.5 hours from 7 o'clock until 5 o'clock the next day. I was in pain, and I think I got it all out. I think I did. But it was awful. It was awful. Y'all laughing at me. It was horrible. So don't do what I did. Do not take like 4 stool softeners, 5 stool softeners back to back and stick something up your butt, because that was awful. So I'm in pain now. My stomach, I must have worked my abs. I actually thought that my pee at one point, I felt my bladder like flip up because I was forced, like I had to pee because I had a glass of water and then I had like the toilet paper, and then like if I got up, it would like rush, it felt like everything would like rush into the bottom part of my intestine or something, and then I'd sit and then it would all squeeze out, and it was just like, oh man, it was so awful. It was awful. So if you are doing this kind of surgery, please invest in stool softeners that you take maybe like 1 in the morning or 1 in the evening. Other suggestions that people are saying, there's something called Miralax, which I'm going to have to go purchase now, that you can mix in with your water. So you're supposed to be drinking 24 to, I don't know, 30 ounces of water at least a day. Excuse me, I got hiccups. Put it in with your water and just drink that, so that way you've got it for the day. Some people have suggested some kind of tea that they have at like CVS that's called like Smooth Move or something. So you drink the tea at night and that helps. Some other people suggested like sugar-free candy because it has a sugar alcohol content in it, and that sugar alcohol spikes your bloodstream and then it makes you feel like you have to go. So I'm gonna look into some of that, but you basically like every day have to be, or every other day, take something to help you go, because yeah, that was not fun. I don't ever want to do that ever again. It was awful. So so that's my week 2 update. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna go check on my dad, and I did have some wins. I mean, I'm down to 321, and I put on this shirt today that I've worn for probably the last 5 or 6 years, and it is very baggy on me, very baggy. I have to keep pulling up my boobs because they're just, my boobs are shrinking. I'm not gonna go into it, but there's my cleavage. But the boobs are shrinking, and the shirt is so stretched out, and my butt's shrinking too. But and my face looks different. It's kind of shocking, actually, seeing your face change in front of you. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm surviving. I'm trying to balance out the whole drinking, you know, and then waiting 30 minutes to eating, getting in the protein that I need to, which yesterday I was just after that horrendous toilet nightmare. I just couldn't fathom to think of putting anything else in my system. So I definitely had 2 protein shakes yesterday, so that was 50 grams right there. And I'll have another protein shake today, probably when we get to Tampa, just to make sure that I'm getting in as much as I can. I'm gonna go cut my hair off too, by the way, because it's like starting to get really stringy, and you know, I don't know. It's crazy. My hair, I feel like I just look like crap, so I'm just gonna go chop it all off. Yep, this is about 13 minutes already, y'all. I can't believe you've been watching it this long. And oh, you hear my mom? You hear her? You hear her over there? Anyway, all right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everything. And if you guys have any questions, post a comment below, and I'll get back to you. But I'm alive, and I survived that, and it was horrible. It was horrible. But, you know, I'm learning as I go along, so. The only other thing I was going to say is on mushy foods, a quarter of a cup of food, you're supposed to have a quarter of a cup of food like 3 to 4 times a day. That's about 4 tablespoons. And I think it was on Monday when I tried to have like my first egg, and I made like a scrambled egg with some cheese. That was too much egg. I really could probably only eat half of an egg, half of scrambled egg. So that's about how much food I'm able to get in one sitting. Just letting you guys know. But it's okay. We're working things out. I'm figuring it out. as long as I can try to get my protein in as best as I can. So, all right, we're on our way, heading out. You got anything to say, Damon?
No, I'm glad you're feeling better.
That's my hubby. All right, okay. So we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Adios.
Adios. Bye.